Hi everyone, it's Peggy Merwin with Stamp with Peggy. Today is Monday, June 5th. It's the first Monday of June. The weather is beautiful. It's hot, which I'm not really a hot weather person, but it's very nice outside. It's been very sunny. Unfortunately, we all need a little bit of rain to keep everything growing, but that's okay. All right, so hi Jackie, thanks for joining. All right, I'm going to get myself up here so that I can try to follow along. All right, so what did everybody do this weekend? We had a busy weekend. Stamping at home during the day. Tony worked outside. And then Saturday evening, my daughter Katie and her two boys both performed on aerial silks. And so it's the first time we got to see them live. We've seen videos of them, but it's the first time we got to see them live performing, and it was amazing. There was so much going on the stage at one time. It was hard to follow everything. I kind of kept my camera right on them as I was videoing, but down enough so that I could be watching instead of just staring at the screen, because then I knew I was going to be missing it. So it was awesome. And then Sunday was church and groceries, and then we had a surprise graduation party for my niece who just graduated and is now an official RN. So it was a wonderful weekend. It was very busy and it went by very fast, as they always do. But all right, I'm seeing lots of highs. Thank you so much. And okay, quick reminder to like, save, or like, share. Hi, Tammy. Like, share, love, tag people. Yay, Nancy Sears, you're watching live tonight. That's awesome. I do drawings. If you're not aware of that, I do drawings every Monday from last week's comments, likes, shares. Hi, Julie. Yay, lots of them. And so I have a couple of prizes to give away. The first one are the red rhinestones. Absolutely love these. They are so good. They are retired, but they're wonderful to be used. Hi, Diane. Hi, Linda. And the winner of this is a new one, Lori Davis Workman. And this is going to be backwards, but I will try to remember to put the names on the post also. So if anybody knows Lori Davis Workman, or Lori, if you're watching tonight, then please send me a message or an email with your address, and I will pop those in the mail to you. The second one are the solid faceted gems. We've given a few of these away. And the winner of this week's is Roberta Oval Stachel. And I'm probably killing that. I am so sorry. But Roberta, or if anybody knows Roberta, pop a tag to her and tell her to hop on and make sure that she messages or email me the address so that I can pop these little things in the mail to you. Okay. I'm going to try to get over here to see some of the comments. Thank you all for all of the shares. I'm seeing lots already. Tammy likes my pink nails. Yay, Roberta, you got on. You are one of the winners from drawings for sharing and liking and loving last week. So I have this little gift for you. If you will message me your address or email it to me at peggymerwin@comcast.net, I will pop these in the mail to you. Yay. Okay, let's see. Trying to follow along on some of these. Okay, so congrats. Yes, Linda is the cheerleader for everything. I absolutely love it. We talked last week. Yay, Marianne made it this week. I was going to pop you a text and I forgot. We talked last week at class that Linda is the cheerleader and she can make me smile on any day that is not good. So she is a wonderful supporter for everything that I do, as many of you are. Okay, so we're going to do the drawing for the, or I have already drawn for May's Card Sketch Challenge. And so I'm going to announce the winner. And then I'm going to show you a card that is June's Card Sketch Challenge. I didn't get the template made yet, but I will get that made so that I can attach it. And it will be in the YouTube video when I share it on YouTube later. So, hi, Cheryl. Okay, reminder that the designer paper sale is going on right now. So all of the main designer papers in the annual catalog, plus the Hello Irresistible, is on sale 15% off this month. There is also an amazing sign-on bonus or sign-up kit, starter kit for anyone. Hi, Gail. Anyone who would like a discount on all of their stamping supplies. It is the month of June, and for $99 plus tax, you can get $155 in any product that you want, and shipping is free. So it's a fabulous deal. $56 free plus free shipping. Yay! Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put the camera down. I've got things all over here to remind me of everything, so hopefully I don't forget anything. Hi, Helen. Hi, Nicole. All right, coming back up. So close your eyes a second. Up we come. Okay, let's get this up. Let's get this over here. Okay, that was to remind me of the designer paper sale, so don't forget that. Okay, so May's card sketch challenge. And let's see. Okay, that is in the screen. Somebody said last week, and I didn't see the comment until later, can you move it down a little bit because it's cutting the top off? So make sure you do comment those things so that I can try to catch them during the live and make that adjustment. Okay, this was the card sketch challenge for May. So here was my first card that I showed you. Love it. Okay, and then I shared two other ones so that you can make them horizontal or vertical. Okay, that was one, and I kind of did, again, it's not really, but I kind of call it a boy and a girl, a pink one and a blue one. Okay, so those were my samples. You guys were amazing this month. You always are, but this was I absolutely loved the cards. We had 13 participants. Yay! So thank you for those who did. I would love to still hit 20 in June. So everybody's watching. We have lots of viewers tonight. Okay, so Elizabeth Merkel did this lovely one with this little zoo crew people. Roseanne did the rhinos in the pinks for all her pink little granddaughters. Annette, and I apologize if I have anybody's name spelled wrong. I just wanted to remind myself who did what. Annette had this fun one with the little mouse, mischievous mouse, and the balloons, perfect for a graduation card. Sharon did the lovely Memorial Day, 4th of July card. Loved it. Annie just loved this layout. So Annie did two cards. She did this fun one first with birthday and the swirly embossing folders. And then we got all kinds of fun pop-outs in there. And then the lovely Hello Irresistible designer paper. And then some fun little butterflies inside. Cheri Carroll did and I can't think right now, it just retired. It's a little elephant. Elephant Parade, I think, was the stamp set. And then the little happy birthdays. So cute. Nancy Sears, she went really above and beyond. She cut out the door and cut the opening for the designer paper to show through. And then the country bouquet and the warm welcome stamp set. Gian did the Crafting with You stamp set, which was new in the annual catalog. Love it. Look at all of this. And this is definitely, I stamp, I knit and crochet, I sew. I don't really paint, but I used to do a bunch of wood crafts and painting. So this card is absolutely perfect. I love it. Cindy Collado with the fun little panda bears. I love it. Linda Vanderspool with the Berry Burst designer paper was such pretty paper. Ruth is all set for Father's Day. She's got her card all ready. Look how cute that is. Jackie jumped on and right away with the snail mail set that is retired, but it's so adorable. Cheryl had us all hungry for tacos when she got hers posted. She was one of the first ones also. Okay, so are you ready? Should we have a little drum roll? And the winner is, remember, I don't pick by which card I like. I just put the names into random name generator or number generator and let it decide for me. And so the winner for May is our little elephant parade and Cheri Carroll. Woo! Cheri has a $25 shopping spree. So I will let her know if she's, Cheri, if you're watching tonight, comment on here so everybody can see it. Again, you guys, these cards were absolutely phenomenal. I am so proud of what everybody posted. They're so fun. So now I want to see a whole bunch more cards for June. We have a fun sketch. I am using the Earthen Elegance Designer Paper. Linda Vanderspool said, I can't wait to see what you're going to do with this paper. This paper was some that, and I seem to be missing, there's two of them stuck together here someplace. Okay, I don't know, I'll find it. This paper was paper that in the beginning, when the catalog first came out and I went through it, I was like, oh, I don't know if I like this paper. And then I got it because to me, you have to see it all in person. It looks so much different than that little itty bitty piece in the catalog. Oh, good. Tammy said it just gave her some ideas for her mother-in-law's 100th birthday. Yay! Okay, so this is the paper that I'm using tonight. It's Earthen Elegance, and the stamp set that coordinates with it is vases and not weeds, but tall, grassy type flowers and things. But I didn't use it with that. I decided instead to use Coffee with Friends because this kind of looks like coffee beans to me. And this looks like the fun oozing over your cup of hot cocoa with the marshmallow and the whipped cream. And I just thought it was fun. My sister Tina had done at our demo make and take a card using this and this paper. And I just loved the way that turned out. So I decided this is what I was using for my card. Okay. So these are the prints on one side. Very earthy. And then we flip it over and we're full of color. So we can do vases and things with the one side, and then we've got all these fun backgrounds. I mean, it's just so much fun. So, you ready? We're going to start on our card. Yep, Wendy, that's exactly. It just looks like oozing marshmallows. So I don't know, maybe that'll be June's coffee, cocoa, and card paper that I decide to use. I don't know yet. Okay, so I am using pecan pie. That is what I chose to coordinate with my paper. I could have gone all different ways because I could have used Cajun Craze or copper clay. I kind of played with that a little bit. I could have pulled some of that in here. I could have used espresso, but the espresso kind of clashed a little bit with these. Yes, ma'am, there is the new host code for June right there. Okay, so when you have it memorized, Linda, let us all know what your clue is as to what it is. Okay, all right, so we're starting with the pecan pie base, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. So we're going to fold it in half. Use our bone folder. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to get some bone folders ordered and give away a few of these to make sure everybody's got one. Maybe I can even get them engraved with my Stamp with Peggy or a little bee or something. Something fun to do a fun giveaway with. Okay. Then I have a piece of Very Vanilla that is 4 by 5 1/4. And I embossed it with the Painted Texture embossing folder. So we're just going to adhere that down flat. You like that idea, Linda? That's a good idea. I might have to do that. And Linda had posted about Summer Splash. Yes, ma'am, but it is Saturday, and I thought Saturday was the 22nd. It is, yes, Saturday, July 22nd. I don't have my flyer quite done yet, but I'm getting there. But I promise you, you don't want to miss it. Okay, let's see. Then I cut this paper to, and I didn't bring anything over to measure. I believe it's 2 inches by 3 7/8. But I cut it purposely. So I cut some off, or I cut it from the bottom so that my little squirrely marshmallow was at the top. And then this piece is 2 1/8 by 4. So we're just going to adhere this. And again, I will put all the measurements. Facebook's been weird allowing me to edit the post when I do it from my phone. So I try to copy and paste and get things back and forth. But it will also be on the YouTube, and it will be on my blog. If you don't know, I do on my stampwithpeggy.com every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. I do a blog post sharing cards. This is always on there on Tuesday morning. Right now, the subscribe on that is not working. That's on my summer list of things to do. Okay. So that you will be able to, and then also to learn the newsletter program so that I can start sending out newsletters. My email has been so weird lately. Every time I send an email out to more than one person, it kicks it into my spam. So then I have to send it a second time. It's just been annoying. Okay, so I just adhered our little foam or marshmallow on there. And then I'm adhering my little coffee beans on there. Okay, marking my mom's calendar. Good girl, Linda. Mark your mom's calendar that you're busy and you can't do anything else. Okay, then I used the watercolor paper. It's really thick, and as it says, it works great for watercolor. Okay, how about everybody else? Somebody just said campfire s'more paper. Okay, nope, I'm still there. So hopefully, Sharon, you got me back again. Okay, so I used that, and I used the 2 3/8 inch circle punch, and I punched out a circle, and then I used the Memento ink, and I stamped the coffee and croissants along with the saying, "Coffee with a friend is like happiness in a cup." Love it. Okay, and then I used the stylish shapes and cut out a circle from pecan pie. Okay, so that's going to go like this, but first we need to color it. And I decided this time to use the watercolor paper. I have not done this in a long, long time. The water painters, okay? This is a newer, new the last couple years. We had some aqua painters before, and then they changed them up a little bit. I am not good at watercoloring. Many of you are much better than I am, but it's still kind of fun to do every now and then. We used to, does anyone else have Peggy screen flash green? Somebody else did last week too. And it's looking fine on my end. Okay, I'm going to stop for a second. Is everybody else seeing everything okay? Sharon's is just black. Sharon, you might have to refresh to get me back. Okay, Helen's is all green flashy. Last week, I know it wasn't showing on mine, but when I went back later to watch the video on something, it was doing some flashing. So, okay, Ruth says she's okay. Cheryl's is flashing orange and pink and then returns. Okay, I don't know. The internet, it's driving me crazy. Okay, I used to squeeze these to be able to get color onto the lid, but I'm a little anal and I like that nice and clean. Okay, so instead, I take a clear block. All right, now Gail's saying she's getting weird things. Nope, Gail's is fine. Okay, well, we're going to move on, and I apologize for those of you that are having issues. Okay, so I'm just picking up some color on an empty block. And then I'm going to take my water painter, and I'm making sure that the water's running, and I don't know if you can see that on my finger, but kind of right in the middle, I'm going to squeeze some more water just to get that lighter, a little watered down. All right, and I'm going to come over here. All right, so I'm going to start with the croissant. I want that a little bit lighter because it's a bread, right? And it's great with the watercolor paper because it doesn't pill when you get water on it, because that's what it's intended for. Okay, so we're just going to color that part in. All right, I'm going to go over here to some where I didn't squeeze water, and I'm going to pick up some heavier color because I want my coffee cups a little bit darker. This whole thing is all going to be in the pecan pie, just to kind of keep it all coordinated together. Okay, good. Sharon's back. Yay. Okay, then I'm going to do the rim here, because that's just the empty cup, or the top edge of the cup. And I'm going to pick up paint, ink, a little more frequent there where I want it a little darker, because otherwise it's going to keep watering down a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to kind of come back in here and mix a little bit together so that I can get my coffee cup. Oh, it's going to blend right in there. Or the saucer, I should say, not coffee cup. We already did that. Okay. And then I'm going to add just a little bit of dark color on like some of those creases in our croissant. All right, and then I need some coffee color. And so again, I kind of want to blend it back and forth a little bit. And I'm going to do so that it's like a fancy. I'm going to leave the little heart shapies. Darn it, oh. Okay, we're just going to run that off so that I can pick up just some water. I'm going to try to leave the little outline of the heart like they do when they make a fancy little espresso or cappuccino or something. Okay, and then I want to kind of fill in. Right now we got floating food with no table underneath it, okay? And then I'm going to really water it down because I want it much lighter. And then we're going to come back in here and we're going to go around so it's kind of like it's sitting on the table. And Linda's right, this paper would be great for masculine cards. You got the deep, rich, earthy tones. Okay. And I think we're good. And then I can just wipe that all off, and I don't have my ink pad lid all icky. Okay, and so then we're just going to adhere that onto here. Did you see how I practiced stamped on the back side of it? But nobody knows, right? Okay, and it's going to fit right inside the stitch lines. Isn't that adorable? Okay. Now, that's going to go here, but then I took this stylish shape banner and a piece of the, all right, where's the English version? That's not what it's called, though. It is natural, but it's the wavy trim. Where's the English? There we go. Wavy trim. It's 1/4 inch wide. Okay, and I'm just going to wrap the ends to the back. So we're going to cover this with adhesive all over, down the center, down the sides. Okay, and I got it plenty long. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to wrap that back there. And then just out of because I just did it and had the same issue. They do look like coffee beans. Oh yeah, I could have taken some dark and darkened those a little bit. Ooh, that could be fun. Let's get this back over here. Let's see about that. Let's try it on the back first. Can we darken it a little bit? If I had enough patience to go through it, I could. I don't know if I do. All right, that's given kind of a cool. Good idea, Helen. Okay. And then when you're done with the color, just ooze it out. I might have to get a clean sheet next week. Look at how icky I'm making it. Okay. So we're going to stick this down. And I want it like hanging over the edge a little bit. Oh, and I forgot what I had started to do is I took mini glue dot. See how it's popping back up already because of the thickness of the trim? So I stuck a glue dot under the each pointed corner. Come on. Even though there's adhesive all over it. And then this side is going to be stuck underneath the circle. So that's going to be okay. We're a little crooked, but it'll work. A stamp and blend would definitely work better, Wendy. In fact, let's go see what we got. I know we don't have an espresso one, but let's use one of the neutrals or natural tones. There we go. How about that? Again, that's why I like my blends, because they're so much faster. But you do get different looks with all the different painting techniques. Okay. Now, of course, we need dimensionals, right? And we're going to put one at the top, one at the bottom, one on the left. And then what I did is I put one here. And I took a chunk and cut it in half. I could have used mini ones, but I never seem to have those over by me. Okay. And then we're going to cover all of that up. Let's take our backings off our dimensionals. And we're going to try to get that straight. There we go. Okay. And then the opaque ovals, we got coffee beans. And so I just added some falling coffee beans to the bottom of the card. Isn't that fun? So again, this paper is part of the designer paper sale. So your sketch, oops, we forgot. We have to do the inside too. Okay, and so I have another piece of Very Vanilla, and I stamped "Let's get together soon." So we have coffee with a friend is like happiness in a cup. Let's get together soon. And then we're gonna do this. Put this on the inside. And you could cut another piece of the coffee bean designer paper and just kind of put that at the bottom. We could also take and stamp some croissants down at the bottom here. Okay. But there's your card sketch for June. Designer paper. I did embossing. You don't have to. You could use another piece of designer paper back there, adding some type of embellishment. Piece of ribbon is nice. Okay. So again, I will put my measurements on here so that you have mine, but you don't have to follow the measurements exactly. I disappeared. There we go. But it gives you a guideline as to kind of the layout of it using designer papers. So pull those out, take a look at the sale list, and add those to your order. And again, as Linda pointed out, this is the new host code for, let's pull this down a little. This is the new host code for June. It looks like my screen is being weird. Oh, it started over again? Or it ended? I don't know what it's doing. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I kind of lost my train of thought for a second. Okay, so I want to see your cards. Post them on my Stamp with Peggy VIP group, okay? And then everybody make sure you're keeping an eye on it all month long. Get in there and comment. There are some lovely comments. I have absolutely loved how you guys support each other. It's fabulous. And have a great week. We'll be back next Monday, June 12th. All right, Cheryl says it's a great card and I love the idea for the June sketch. So let's see your cards. Have a wonderful week. Take care. Bye-bye.